Now, when it comes to Rand Paul, I think he won the last debate, but this time he looked just completely run down. He looked tired. He looked like he didn't want to be there. He sounded like he had a cold even. Maybe that was the case, but I don't think so, because I thought that he sounded like this the former debates, not the last one, but for the debates 1 through 3. I thought that he sounded as though he had a cold, and it's just because he just seems completely apathetic to me and doesn't want to be there. Now, I'm saying this as someone who agrees the most with Rand Paul out of all the GOP candidates. Now, he made a great point by saying that when we restrict civil liberties to fight terrorism, the terrorists win. But this point was lost on the other candidates. Now, also, when it comes to his attack on Chris Christie, it was savage. I mean, he remarked that Chris Christie is the World War III candidate due to his no-fly zone. And he also brought up Bridgegate to basically demonstrate how corrupt Chris Christie is. And I actually remarked out loud to myself, damn, when he did this, because that was just insane. And it was my favorite moment of the debate for Rand Paul. If he had more moments like that, I probably would have placed him at number 1 again, but I think that overall, he just didn't seem like he wanted to be there, and I think that's not going to translate very well to voters. Now, he was fundamentally wrong now on 2 issues. First and foremost, he stated that when it comes to Syrian refugees, the Gulf states are not doing anything, but when you look at states such as Lebanon, well, 1/4 of their population now is currently Syrian refugees, so they've taken in so much refugees, they have a literal refugee crisis. I mean, it's insane right now. They don't know how to take care of all these people. So some states have really taken on more of a burden than they really could. So I think that he should have given them credit. Now, he also said that our greatest national security threat is debt. But that's not true. So all the countries have debt. It's just a reality. And although it's not a great thing to have, it's just a fact. If you're a country, you're going to have debt. A real national security threat, however, is climate change, because this actually threatens not just the United States, but the entire planet existentially. So if someone were to tell you that ISIS invaded Florida and took over parts of Florida, and it was no longer ours, they annexed part of Florida, we would consider that a national security threat. So when the oceans rise and Florida is underwater, we will lose part of Florida. So why is it the case that we only consider national threats something that is tangible, like a group or a state? But if it's actually the planet who is threatening us, we don't consider that a national security threat. Well, I've got news for you. It is, and it is currently classified as a national security threat by the Obama administration, and rightfully so. So we got that wrong.